Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand on the precipice of a new year, a fresh chapter waiting to be written, I want to declare something boldly and without hesitation: 2025 will be mine. This is not a mere wish or fleeting hope. It is a claim, a decree, an unshakable conviction rooted in the power of intention, belief, and action. The future doesn't unfold by accident. It responds to those who step forward with clarity, determination, and a heart full of purpose. To make 2025 mine, I know it begins not with the circumstances around me, but with the vision I hold within. Vision is the seed, the blueprint, and the guiding star. Every great achievement starts as a thought, an idea that takes root in the fertile soil of belief. My vision for 2025 is not bound by fear or doubt. It is expansive, bold, and limitless, because I know that what I dare to imagine, I can create. To claim your vision for the future, you must first recognize the immense power of imagination as the foundation of all creation. Your vision is not simply a fanciful daydream, it is a seed planted in the fertile soil of consciousness. The moment you vividly conceive a desire, accompanied by the conviction that it is already yours, you begin to mold the unseen forces of the universe to bring it into reality. Everything in your external world is a reflection of the beliefs and assumptions you hold within. The future you long for is not somewhere out there, it is already formed, waiting for you to claim it with unwavering faith. For a moment, that 2025 is a blank canvas. The brushstrokes you place upon it are guided by the images you hold in your mind's eye. Picture it vividly: the success, the joy, the sense of fulfillment that you seek. Feel the warmth of gratitude as though you are already living it. This act is not mere visualization, it is an act of creation. You are the artist, and your life is the masterpiece. Whatever you wish to see in 2025, believe that it exists now in the unseen realm, ready to be brought forth by your steadfast focus. There is a remarkable power in specificity. As you claim your vision, do not settle for vague aspirations. Define your desires with clarity and precision. To say 2025 will be mine is a bold declaration, but it must be accompanied by a clear understanding of what mine entails. Does it mean financial independence, a thriving career, harmonious relationships, or radiant health? Whatever your vision encompasses, articulate it in detail, for the universe responds to your specificity. As you outline your vision, align your emotions with the joy and satisfaction that accompany its fulfillment. In doing so, you set into motion the unseen forces that orchestrate your reality. There is no power outside of you that decides your fate. You are not subject to luck, chance, or the will of others. Your imagination is the divine tool through which you shape your destiny. Every thought you dwell upon, every emotion you nurture, contributes to the tapestry of your future. By consciously directing your inner world toward the fulfillment of your desires, you claim ownership of 2025. Your vision is the blueprint, and your unwavering belief is the force that brings it to life. Doubt and fear may arise, whispering that your dreams are too grand or unattainable. These voices are merely shadows of past conditioning, remnants of a limited mindset that no longer serves you. Dismiss them with confidence, knowing that they hold no power except that which you grant them. Instead, reaffirm your vision with each passing day. Let your inner dialogue reflect the certainty of your success. Speak as though it is already done, for in truth it is. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, see them not as obstacles but as opportunities to strengthen your faith. Each difficulty is a test of your commitment to your vision. Stand firm, trusting that every setback is part of the greater plan unfolding perfectly. So remember that the oak tree grows strongest in the face of the wind, so too will you emerge resilient and unshakable as you pursue your goals. The key to claiming your vision lies in living as though it is already your reality. Begin now to embody the mindset, habits, and actions of the person you aspire to be in 2025. If financial success is your goal, cultivate the discipline and generosity of a prosperous individual. If vibrant health is your desire, adopt the practices and beliefs of someone who cherishes their well-being. By aligning your present self with your envisioned future, you bridge the gap between what is and what will be. As you walk this path, trust in the timing of the universe. While your vision is certain, the manner and moment of its manifestation are not for you to dictate. Release any attachment to the how and when and focus instead on nurturing the feeling of fulfillment within. In doing so, you create a space of ease and openness through which your desires can flow effortlessly into your experience. Your vision for 2025 is not a distant dream, it is a reality waiting to be claimed. With every thought, feeling, and action, you shape the world around you. Stand in your power, confident that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Declare boldly that 2025 will be yours, and align your inner and outer worlds with that declaration. In doing so, you step into the fullness of your potential, embracing a future that reflects the highest expression of who you are. The foundation of your future lies in the persistent belief that what you desire is already yours. This is not a passive hope or wish, but an active assumption and knowing that your vision exists in the unseen realm and is awaiting your acknowledgement to manifest. The key is to align yourself with the state of having, not wanting. To desire something is to affirm its absence, to assume it as real is to summon it into being. You must live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, for the emotions you nurture become the building blocks of your reality. Imagine for a moment that your life is a grand play, and you are both the writer and the actor. The script you write in your mind, the scenes you play out in your imagination, determine the story that unfolds on the stage of your life. When you persistently assume the role of the person who already possesses what they desire, the world adjusts itself to reflect that assumption. This is the immutable law of creation. Your inner state determines your outer experience. Doubt may arise, questioning the validity of this principle. It may whisper that your circumstances are too fixed, your challenges too great for such transformation to occur. But recognize doubt for what it is, a fleeting thought that holds no power unless you choose to dwell upon it. Instead, return to the feeling of your vision fulfilled. Revisit it with vivid clarity, as though you are replaying a cherished memory. Engage all your senses. Feel the joy, the relief, the satisfaction of already living your dream. This act of imagination is not fantasy, it is creation in its purest form. Each time you dwell in the state of your wish fulfilled, you impress your subconscious mind with the reality of your desire. The subconscious, being impersonal and infinitely creative, does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply accepts the impressions you give it and works tirelessly to bring them to fruition. This is why consistency in your assumptions is crucial. If you waver between belief and doubt, your creation becomes fragmented, and the path to manifestation is obscured. In the silence of your inner world, declare with unwavering certainty that 2025 is already yours, shaped and crafted according to your vision. Speak to yourself with the authority of one who knows that their word is law. Affirmations are powerful tools, not because they convince the world, but because they align your mind with the truth you wish to experience. Speak as though you are addressing the infinite intelligence within you, the divine force that responds to your every command. When you encounter moments of resistance, those times when the outer world seems to contradict your vision, remember that these are but echoes of past thoughts and beliefs. They have no power to shape your future unless you allow them to. Turn your attention inward to the reality you are creating within. The outer world is a mirror, reflecting back the assumptions you hold most firmly. Change your assumptions, and the reflection must change as well. There is a profound peace that accompanies the realization that you are the creator of your experience. No longer do you need to struggle or strive to manipulate the external world. Instead, your task is to master your inner world, to hold steadfastly to the vision of what you desire, and to trust that the universe will orchestrate the details. This trust is not passive but active. It is a confident knowing that every event, every encounter, every seeming obstacle is part of the perfect unfolding of your vision. As you move through each day, let your actions reflect the belief that your desire is already fulfilled. Act as though you are the person you wish to be, not as though you are trying to become them. This shift in perspective is subtle but transformative. It is the difference between striving and being. When you embody the state of fulfillment, the universe has no choice but to align itself with your inner reality. Time, as we perceive it, is an illusion. The future you envision and the present you experience are not separate, they are two aspects of the same reality. By living in the end, by feeling the joy of your fulfilled desire now, you collapse the perceived distance between the two. What you call 2025 is already present in the eternal now, waiting for you to claim it. Let your imagination be your guide and your faith be your anchor. Persist in the assumption that your vision is real, and the world will conform to your belief. The power to shape your future lies not in the external, but within you, in the quiet conviction that what you seek is already yours. Embrace this truth, and watch as your life transforms in ways that are both miraculous and inevitable. To shape the future you desire, you must first realize the extraordinary power within you. This power lies not in external actions or the circumstances around you, but in the thoughts and beliefs that dominate your mind. The secret to unlocking this power is to direct your focus deliberately and consistently toward your vision. Whatever you give your attention to, whether consciously or unconsciously, you breathe life into it. The world you see and experience is but a reflection of the inner world you cultivate. When you fixate on limitations, fears, or doubts, you unknowingly invite these conditions to manifest in your life. This is not a matter of punishment or judgment. It is simply the law of creation responding to the energy you project. Your inner world acts as a magnetic force, attracting experiences that align with the thoughts and emotions you hold most firmly. Recognizing this truth is the first step toward mastery, for once you understand that you are the source of your experience, you gain the ability to reshape it. To focus effectively is to live in the state of your fulfilled desire. It is not enough to merely think about what you want or hope it will come to pass. You must embody the feeling of already having it. Close your eyes and imagine, with vivid clarity, the life you wish to live. Engage all your senses, feel the texture of the experience, hear the sounds that accompany it, and see the details as though they are unfolding before you. This is not an idle daydream, but a deliberate act of creation. The emotions you generate in this state act as the signal that calls forth your vision from the unseen into the seen. As you persist in this focused state, you will notice a subtle but profound shift in your perception. What once seemed distant or unattainable begins to feel natural and inevitable. This is because the subconscious mind, which governs the majority of your actions and reactions, accepts your imagined reality as truth. It cannot distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. By repeatedly impressing your vision upon your subconscious, you align your entire being with the fulfillment of your desire. This alignment extends beyond your thoughts and emotions to influence the actions you take and the opportunities that present themselves. You may find yourself drawn to certain people or circumstances that seem to support your vision, as though by some invisible hand guiding you. This is the law of assumption at work, orchestrating the details in perfect harmony with your inner state. Trust in this process, for doubt or impatience only serve to disrupt the flow of creation. In moments of doubt, when the outer world appears to contradict your vision, remember that what you see is merely a reflection of past assumptions. It holds no power to determine your future unless you allow it to. Shift your focus inward, to the reality you are creating, and let your imagination guide you back to the feeling of fulfillment. The outer world must conform to your inner reality, for it is nothing more than a mirror of your dominant beliefs. This practice of deliberate focus is not a one-time event, but a way of being. Each day take time to reconnect with your vision, to dwell in the state of your wish fulfilled. Make it a habit to revisit your imagined reality with the same regularity and intensity as you would any important task. The more you do this, the more natural it becomes, until the line between imagination and reality blurs. What you once saw as a distant possibility becomes your present experience. As you cultivate this practice, you may notice changes in your emotional state. Joy, peace, and gratitude become your default feelings, for you are no longer waiting for external circumstances to bring you happiness. You have discovered that happiness is a state you can choose at any moment by aligning with the life you desire. This shift in perspective not only accelerates the manifestation of your vision, but also transforms your day-to-day experience, making each moment a reflection of your inner joy. The power of focus lies in its simplicity. It requires no elaborate rituals or external tools, only the willingness to direct your attention inward and live from the end of your desire. As you persist, you will come to see that the outer world is not fixed or rigid, but fluid and responsive. It bends and reshapes itself to align with the reality you hold within. This is the great secret of creation, that you are always creating, whether consciously or unconsciously. The question is not whether you are a creator, but whether you are creating deliberately. Embrace this truth and use it to craft the life you wish to live. Let go of the need to control or manipulate external circumstances, for they are but shadows of your inner world. Instead, turn your attention inward, to the source of all creation, and align yourself with the vision of your fulfilled desire. In doing so, you will discover that the life you seek is already yours, waiting only for you to claim it. In the grand scheme of life, everything you experience begins with one simple fact: what you believe, you create. The world around you is a mirror, reflecting the nature of your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. If you do not like what you see in your outer reality, it is time to examine your inner world. There is no other power at play in your life other than your own consciousness. The events and situations you encounter, the people you meet, and the circumstances you face are all the result of what you have imagined and assumed to be true. Your inner world is the fountain from which all experiences flow, and the more you understand and control this, the more power you hold to shape your life according to your desires. When you truly grasp this concept, you realize that you are the master of your reality. Everything you experience is the direct result of your beliefs, thoughts, and assumptions. If you wish to change your world, you must first change your thinking. This is not about forcing yourself to think positively, but about consciously creating the inner state you wish to live from. What you assume to be true, whether consciously or unconsciously, will eventually manifest in your physical reality. This is why it is crucial to pay attention to the inner conversations you have with yourself, for they form the blueprint for your outer experiences. One of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal is the ability to imagine. Your imagination is not just a fleeting, creative part of you, but the very essence of creation itself. Whatever you imagine vividly and repeatedly will eventually impress itself upon your subconscious mind, which in turn shapes your physical reality. Imagination is the link between the unseen and the seen. By vividly imagining the life you wish to live, you create the circumstances that will allow that life to come to fruition. It is through this mental imagery that you set into motion the forces of creation, and the more real and tangible the imagination feels to you, the more quickly it will manifest in your world. When you use imagination to create, you must not focus on the how or the when. The universe responds to your inner state, not your mental reasoning or limited thinking. If you become too fixated on how things will come about, you close yourself off to the infinite possibilities that the universe has in store for you. Instead, focus on the feeling of the end result. Live as though your desire has already been fulfilled, and allow yourself to experience the emotions of having it now. The key is to feel the joy, gratitude, and peace that comes with your wish fulfilled. When you live in the feeling of the end, the universe is compelled to bring that reality to you. The more you feel it, the more the energy of your desire will match the vibration of the universe, and the quicker it will appear in your life. Another vital element in this process is faith. Faith is the assurance that what you desire is already yours, even though your physical senses may not yet see it. Faith is the bridge between your desire and its manifestation. It is the firm belief that your inner vision will manifest, regardless of the external circumstances. This faith is not a passive waiting, but an active trust in the law of creation. When you hold faith, you cease to doubt or question the process. You align yourself fully with the belief that your desire is already fulfilled, and you remain in that state with unwavering confidence. This is where many fall short. Doubt creeps in, and they begin to question the process. Doubt delays the manifestation, because it conflicts with the belief that your desire is already on its way. However, when you hold faith and live from the assumption of your wish fulfilled, the world must respond. One of the most transformative actions you can take is to live from the end. This means that instead of waiting for circumstances to change before you act or feel differently, you begin to act as though your desired reality is already here. You take on the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of someone who has already achieved what you desire. This practice is incredibly powerful because it aligns your inner world with the outer world that you want to create. You stop waiting for the circumstances to change and instead change yourself first. The moment you shift your inner state, your outer world begins to change in kind. This is why the power of living from the end is so effective. It shifts your vibration and sends a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. As you continue to live from the end, you may find that external evidence begins to appear. This is not a coincidence, but the manifestation of your inner belief. What you assume to be true will eventually show up in your life. The process is like planting a seed in the ground. You cannot see the seed sprouting immediately, but with consistent care and attention, it begins to grow. Similarly, your desires, once planted in the fertile soil of your imagination, begin to sprout and take shape in the world around you. You may notice signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that align with your vision, and each of these is a signal that your inner work is manifesting. To change your life, you must first change the way you think and feel. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner beliefs, and when you consciously align your thoughts, emotions, and assumptions with the life you wish to create, you become a powerful force of manifestation. Imagination, faith, and living from the end are your tools to bring your desires into reality. Remember, you are the creator of your world. Everything you experience is a reflection of what you have believed to be true. Therefore, choose your beliefs carefully, imagine your desires with vivid clarity, and live as though your wish is already fulfilled. When you do this, the world around you must conform to the reality you have created. When you realize that everything you experience is the result of your own inner world, it becomes clear that to change your life, you must first change the thoughts and beliefs you carry within. The world outside is merely a reflection of your inner state. If you do not like what you see around you, you need not look further than within yourself. The key to unlocking the life you desire is to take full responsibility for your inner world, for it is from there that your reality is born. By mastering your thoughts, feelings, and assumptions, you become the creator of your own life. Nothing happens by chance, and everything is connected to the beliefs you hold, whether consciously or subconsciously. When you begin to understand that you are the creator of your reality, you also recognize the immense power you hold over your experiences. Every moment of your life is shaped by your inner world. The people you meet, the opportunities that come your way, and the circumstances you face are all manifestations of what you believe is possible for you. This is not some abstract idea, but a universal law that operates whether you are aware of it or not. You do not need to wait for the external world to change to experience the life you desire. Instead, you begin by changing the way you think, feel, and believe. Your inner world must align with the outer world you wish to create. When this alignment occurs, everything else must follow. You must be diligent in your self-awareness and be mindful of the thoughts and feelings that you allow to dominate your mind. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is your imagination. Your imagination is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. It is not a mere fantasy, but the creative force that shapes your world. Through imagination, you give birth to new possibilities. Whatever you imagine vividly and with intense feeling will eventually become a part of your reality. This is not something that requires time or effort. It is a natural process that begins the moment you choose to engage your imagination in a conscious way. When you allow yourself to visualize your desires as already realized, you begin to impress your subconscious mind with the feeling of the end result. As this happens, the energy of that imagined reality begins to manifest in the physical world. It is crucial to remember that when you use your imagination, you must live in the feeling of the end. Do not focus on the how or when of your desire. That is not your job. Your job is to focus on the end result as if it has already occurred. Feel the joy, the peace, the satisfaction, and the excitement as though the desire has already been fulfilled. This emotional alignment with your desire is what sends a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. It is the feeling of already having what you desire that creates the conditions for its manifestation. The universe is responding to your internal state, and when you live in the feeling of having it now, you activate the law of attraction, which will bring your desired reality into your physical world. Faith plays a central role in this process. Faith is not a passive waiting game, nor is it about hoping things will work out. Faith is the confident assurance that your desire is already yours, even when the physical evidence may not support it. When you truly believe that your desire is already fulfilled, you align your inner world with the vibration of that fulfilled desire. It is the unwavering certainty that the unseen will soon manifest into the seen. This belief is the catalyst for manifestation. Doubt, on the other hand, is the only thing that can delay or prevent manifestation. Doubt creates a discordant vibration that sends mixed signals to the universe. To manifest your desires with speed and ease, you must cultivate you. Living from the end is one of the most effective techniques for manifesting your desires. This means living as though your wish is already fulfilled. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change before you act or think differently, you act from the state of your wish fulfilled. You embody the person who already has what you want. You think, feel, and behave as though it is already part of your life. This creates an energetic alignment between your inner world and the reality you wish to experience. By consistently living from the end, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. This is not a matter of pretending, but of actually aligning your inner world with your desired reality. You do not need to wait for external conditions to change before acting in alignment with your desires. By living as though the end has already come, you create the momentum necessary for it to show up in your physical world. When you start living from the end, you will begin to notice synchronicities, opportunities, and changes in your environment that reflect your new inner state. This is the confirmation that your inner work is beginning to bear fruit. It is essential to understand that the process of manifestation is already underway. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are actively participating in the unfolding of your desires. You are already living in the reality you wish to create, and everything around you will begin to shift to align with that new state of being. Trust that the universe is working in harmony with your inner state, and allow yourself to be open to the signs and opportunities that arise. The universe always responds to your state of being, and when you embody the person who has already achieved their desires, you naturally draw those desires into your life. The life you experience is the direct result of the thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions you hold about yourself and the world. By consciously choosing to change your inner state and living as though your desires are already fulfilled, you align yourself with the reality you wish to create. Imagination, faith, and living from the end are the powerful tools that will bring your desires into the physical world. You are the creator of your reality, and when you realize the power within you, you will begin to see how everything around you conforms to your inner beliefs. Everything you desire is already yours. All that is required is for you to live as though it has already been manifested. So, when you take a moment to understand the true nature of creation, it becomes clear that the life you experience is an expression of the thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions that reside in your inner world. There is no accident, no coincidence, in the circumstances you face or the people you meet. Your outer world is a direct mirror of your inner state. If you desire a different reality, the first step is not to change the external world, but to transform the thoughts and beliefs that create it. Everything from the people in your life to the opportunities that appear is shaped by the assumptions you hold. By changing these assumptions, you transform your reality. It is the internal shift that precedes the external change. This is a fundamental truth that governs the law of creation. To change your reality, you must begin by changing the story you tell yourself. The narrative you believe about who you are and what is possible for you shapes the life you live. If you tell yourself that you are unworthy, that you are incapable, or that success is for others, then your experiences will reflect these beliefs. However, when you choose to alter the story, to see yourself as worthy, capable, and deserving of success, you begin to draw those experiences into your life. Your assumptions shape your identity, and in turn, your identity shapes your reality. You have the power to decide who you are, and this decision is what will create the life you desire. If you wish to experience something new, you must first assume the state of being that aligns with that desire. This is the key to unlocking the life you wish to live. It is also crucial to understand that time is not a barrier to the manifestation of your desires. We tend to think in terms of linear time and believe that we must wait for certain things to happen in the physical world before our desires can be realized. However, the truth is that your desires are already present in the realm of imagination, and it is your task to bring them into the physical world. You do not have to wait for time to pass for your desires to be fulfilled. What you need to do is live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled now. The moment you begin to experience your desires as already having happened, you create the conditions necessary for them to materialize. Time becomes irrelevant when you align your inner state with the end result. The world will respond accordingly, and what once seemed distant will soon be a part of your reality. Imagination is a powerful tool that connects you to the realm of infinite possibility. It is the means by which you create your reality. Imagination is not mere fantasy, it is the creative force that shapes your world. When you vividly imagine yourself living the life you desire, you are impressing your subconscious mind with the image of the end result. This impression, when sustained with feeling and belief, eventually becomes a reality. The more real you make your imagination feel, the sooner it will appear in your physical world. It is not enough to simply picture your desire in your mind. You must also live in the feeling of that desire as though it has already been fulfilled. When you embody the emotion of already having what you want, you draw it into your life. Imagination is the bridge between the unseen and the seen, and it is through your imagination that you begin to shape your reality. Faith is the cornerstone of creation. To believe in the unseen and trust that your desires are already fulfilled is to activate the law of creation. Faith is not a passive state, it is an active knowing. It is the unwavering certainty that what you desire is already yours, even when there is no visible evidence of it. When you have faith, you align yourself with the vibration of your desired reality. You do not doubt or question the process. Instead, you trust that the universe is responding to your inner state. The power of faith lies in the certainty that the unseen will become seen. This is the essence of manifestation. When you have faith in the unseen, you cease to focus on the lack of what you want and instead live as though it is already part of your life. This faith is what causes the external world to rearrange itself to bring you the experiences, opportunities, and people you desire. Living from the end is one of the most powerful techniques you can use to manifest your desires. Living from the end means thinking, feeling, and acting as though your desire has already been fulfilled. It is not about waiting for something to happen in the future, but living in the state of already having it now. When you live from the end, you align your inner world with your desired outcome. You cease to act or think from the place of lack or longing, and instead, you embody the person who has already realized their desires. The more real you make this state of being, the more you align yourself with the vibration of your desire. The universe will respond to your inner state, and what you feel and believe to be true will manifest in your outer world. Manifestation is not about controlling the how or the when. It is about aligning with the end result and allowing the universe to work out the details. You do not need to know the steps to take or the timeline for your desires to manifest. When you trust in the process and live as though your desires are already fulfilled, the universe will lead you to the right people, places, and circumstances. The power of manifestation lies not in controlling the outcome, but in trusting that everything will unfold as it should. The moment you release the need to control, you allow the universe to take over and bring your desires into being. You must believe that everything is already done, that it is only a matter of time before it appears in your physical reality. The key to living the life you desire is to continually align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with the reality you want to create. The more you live in harmony with the end result, the more quickly and easily your desires will manifest. You must persist in your belief, even when the external world does not yet reflect your desires. The process of manifestation is a law of nature, and when you work with it, you will begin to see the evidence of your inner world taking shape in your outer world. The power to create the life you desire is already within you. All that is required is for you to align your inner world with the reality you wish to experience. This is the essence of creation. You are the creator of your reality, and it is your beliefs, assumptions, and feelings that shape the world around you. The life you experience is not dictated by external forces, but by your inner world, the thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions that reside within you. Everything you see, touch, and experience is a reflection of your inner state, and it is through transforming this internal landscape that you can begin to shape your desired reality. Your desires are not distant or unattainable. They exist within the realm of your imagination, waiting for you to claim them as your own. The key to manifesting these desires is to live as though they are already fulfilled, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the end result. The power lies in your ability to trust the process, knowing that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. When you focus on living in the feeling of already having what you want, and maintain unwavering faith in the unseen, you will find that the universe begins to rearrange itself to bring your desires into being. The external world is merely a mirror, reflecting your inner state. And when you shift your inner beliefs, the outer reality will follow suit. You are the creator of your life, and by changing your assumptions and embracing your power, you will transform your world and manifest the life you truly desire. Your journey starts within, and when you trust this process, 2025 or any future moment will indeed be yours.